How we doing, folks? That's right, Jamie Kennedy. Hate to break it to ya. Trying something new. I got a new setup here. I'm going to display what my setup is later, but for now, I needed to be mobile. I needed to be quick and easy. I need to be able to do shit as soon as I feel it and put it out. So, this is the mobile studio right now. Let's be honest. I'm not making a lot of money on this pod. This pod seems to grow a little bit. YouTube, it's hard to get through. Patreon seems like it's growing, so when I'm by myself, I'm probably going to put more things on the Patreon. Things that you just can't talk about on YouTube because you know why. There's so much going on. I haven't, reacted to everything. I've been too crazy. I'm trying to do more content, and there's certain stuff that's going on in this world, as we know, that I haven't given an opinion on because I'm not educated enough. But this is some stuff that I'm going to look at here. Let's just start with this. The SAG strike is over, and I'm glad it is. I know nothing of the details. I'm glad it's over. I'm being told it's for 3 years, that to me is already a little strange. It's only 3 years, and I don't know. It says unprecedented deal, so I have to see this stuff. But the AI, I don't know if they worked it out or not. Basically, it's able to scan you once. So let's say you make $263 a day. I don't even know if extras get less than that. Let's say you're doing $263 a day and you're in a scene. They can scan you once and then they never pay you again. I don't know exactly all the things, and I know if you're an extra and you're not in SAG, I think you have to be in SAG. I don't know if you have to be in SAG to be an extra. I think after a certain amount of times you do. Bottom line is this: whether it's $1,400 or 1.4 cents, anytime I show up in something I did, I am paid. So not only was I reading that they didn't want to pay for anyone that got scanned, they paid one time. Then I read that they never would pay the estate again. So if it's in 300 years, they won't have to pay your estate. That's crazy. I don't know how they work that out, because basically all they need is you once, and then that's it. You got a one-time fee. Bottom line is this: the AI is not going to. It's going to happen. They're going to start creating fake actors. If you look at ABBA right now, ABBA, I heard, made $175 million, I think, this year. They scan them and they do these concerts, kind of like in the Sphere, and ABBA is performing as avatars that look exactly like them. They're not holograms, but they're on a huge LED screen, and it looks like you're looking at ABBA. And ABBA gets paid because it's their likeness. Fair as fuck. Amazingly fair. ABBA did it one time. They're putting on shows. They got the hits of the hits. You're always going to sing with them forever. And they're making money. Look, I don't think the actors were even asking for ABBA prices, or ABBA. Bottom line is this: the fact that the studios wanted to say, hey, we're going to have you and do this one time, and then we don't want to pay you anymore. That was their opening line. And I have to tell people, it's not even worth signing a deal on some things anymore in life, because the paper is only good on the person who's signing it. So if the studios already came with that, that's their intentions. That is their intentions. If they're fucking saying, hey, that's like a guy going to his girl, hey, you know what, I really want to have a threesome. And she's like, I don't want to do that. And he's like, okay, let's do a 3-year contract where we're monogamous, and then we'll revisit it. Okay. In 3 years, he's probably still going to want to have that threesome. That was his initial intentions. So I don't even have a take on it. I'm fortunate to be in SAG. I think this business is cooked. And you go, what are you talking about? It is. It's so different than it's ever been. There's not going to be big upfront paydays anymore. I see theaters are going out of business. I see other ones. I see some movies obviously killing it. Things are going to go to streaming more and more. You know my take on that. I mean, people are still fucking lining up to go to the Groundlings. I have no idea why. Freeze! Like, you can fucking do the Groundlings in your apartment. Sorry, Groundlings, but I don't know. The whole business... I've gotten more offers, can I tell you, during the strike than I've gotten in a while. Independent movies are the way. That's the only way it's going to happen. Hollywood is this fucking market share is dwindling. They're going to S their own D. People are still going to fight to be in these prestigious projects. But what's the point? You know, you got Disney, let's say they're super fucking woke, and they got the girl that's Cinderella, they're trying to throw her out because she said some shit. She thought she was trying to be woke, and she went too woke. And they're like, meh. Now, if the Hunger Games comes out and kills it, that'll squash a lot of her haters. But there's no loyalty with the studios. There's no loyalty with the agents. There's no loyalty with any of it. They're just loyal to the dollar. So for me, I've already done it. Would I do big movie? Of course, but I'm not going to jump through a fucking hoop. Tommy Lee Jones and Jamie Foxx are on a huge billboard doing some Amazon Prime movie. Okay, they're doing a pot and pan movie. Let's just be real. What's the difference between that and me doing a low budget Tubi movie? They're right next to spatulas. Give me a break. Everybody is fucking fighting for market share. That's what it is. It's not special anymore. The awards are the only thing that's going to keep it special, and people are annoyed at the awards. And it's like, you know, do you want to be in that club? Sure you do, but if they're going to make it so difficult and so annoying, and they're so woke, and yet everyone in the club who's woke is fake woke because they're still doing coke off a hooker's ass, more than that, it's like, give me a break. It's embarrassing. Stop it. Stop your lies and just be garbage. Say I'm a piece of shit and everybody, the best person win the job. That's when Hollywood took a turn because it wasn't about the best person getting the job anymore. It was what filled the best agenda. And that's okay if you're an angel, but you're not. You're the opposite of angels. So that's my strike. That's my take on it. I'm glad the strike is over. I think there's a lot of crazy things going in the world. The general public does not give a fuck about the strike. But it's good for all the people involved, the workers, the gaffers, the craft service, the DPs, the first ADs, all those. It's good for actors too, but you know, actors are gonna have to do more than just act anymore. Okay. I mainly want to try this new setup here, but I'm gonna react to some stuff now because, like I said, there's a lot going on in the world right now. I gotta get the fucking real take on it before I do. So here we go.
This shit is stupid, yo. I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you could have talked to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, yo, that's fucked up.
Wait, no, calm. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
You recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and
yes, it is.
We're going to. Okay, look, so. I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad at you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking
No, it isn't.
You're supposed to come to me and talk to
Joe,
me.
I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
You
solution.
knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
yeah, I
knew
and
that.
I thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again. Beforehand, but unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
This is crazy. It's real simple. She belongs to the streets. Joe Smith had a lethal outside shot. Lanky, an amazing defender. I guess he got married to a woman. The way she said it, this is who I was. You knew who I was before you met me. She was a hoe. Like an actual hoe. Like a cash register. Not only does she have an OnlyFans married to an NBA player, maybe he keeps her on a tight leash financially. I don't know why. So if that's the case, maybe. I don't know everything. But right now, why she's doing it, I have no idea. To be married to a high-profile super athlete in the NBA, I think he's retired. And to have an OnlyFans and not tell him? And then have him find out, and then film him as he's going through it? That's just fucked up. That is, as they say in the streets, trifling. You trifling how? Like, that's just crazy. Like, that's just, what is it with women now? I'm sorry. We all love OnlyFans, right? Everybody loves a woman who's free sexually. Sure, but it's not who we want to go public, okay? Go public with class. And if you're going to fight this, then fight me in it. What happened to class? How come society doesn't say marry a hoe, marry a hooker, marry a hooker, marry a hooker? It always says marry the good girl. Why are women monetizing their coochie for $5.99 a month? Isn't it worth more? I get it if times are tough, but this is just the easyroad.com. Men love whores. Men never take them seriously. They're playthings. I'm sorry. I'm not. If you do whorish behavior, you will have fun with the man, but no man is going to take it super seriously. And what I mean by that is, the wife, the kids, all of that. I'm not saying these women don't get married, but a man that you really like, if he did that in the back of his mind, he'd be like, oh God, everybody's seen this. How many people did that? I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying this situation's wrong. She should have been upfront with it. I'm saying that you have to expect blowback because you blew up. Get it? What the fuck feminist movement is happening? It's such bullshit. Remember it used to be women can be doctors, they can be scientists, they can help build a rocket. They can learn how to put a rutabaga up their asshole. Is that a new goal? Again, people want to go to heaven, but they don't want to die. Okay. Yeah, that's my bit. Oh, this one's interesting. No! 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 What the fuck is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? They've lost it. They have people are fucking insane. What are they doing? They've lost their minds. You can burn your whole pussy off. What is wrong with people? How is this on the internet? Oh, this is a good one.
Popular Saturday morning cartoon since the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner hour. It's just entered into a long-term run, and it's hit an hour and a half on Saturday morning cartoons. But there are some things about Smurfs that we need to look at. First of all, you'll notice that they're depicted as blue with black lips.
Well, isn't that interesting?
And you know what happens to you when you die? You turn blue and your lips turn black.
In other words, these are depictive of dead creatures.
Right. And another thing is that Smurfs is an all-male community. And you say, oh, there's Smurfette. She's a female. Well, in one cartoon, she was depicted as transforming from a male to a female through magical power. And so the only female in the Smurfs is transformed from a male. She was not born a female.
No, what you're telling me then is that even Smurfs carry a homosexual connotation in that most of them are male.
I believe so.
But we're not going to blatantly say that Smurfs are evil. We're just saying that they have all of these overtones that are leading that direction.
Well, let's take another look at Smurfs. Because the Smurfs cartoon, the whole storyline is that the Smurfs get in trouble. And every time they get in trouble, they run to Papa Smurf, who whips up a spell or an incantation to get them out. In fact, he said the name Beelzebub numerous times in the cartoon. And he whips up this spell or incantation and draws them out of their problems through witchcraft. And then they have an enemy called Gargamel. Now, Gargamel, in a recent episode, I saw him draw a 5-pointed star, the pentagram, on the ground.
Right.
He lit candles at each point, which is an actual witchcraft practice. He started to dance inside the pentagram, chanting a magical chant. At that point, a book opened up across the room, and something left the book and entered his physical body, giving him power to levitate and to do battle against the Smurfs.
Oh, no. So we can say that Smurfs has gone occultic.
Very much so.
It's true. A lot of people shit on this, but then this one person says the names are fallen angels, which is true. Someone said, dude, you should watch Rick and Morty. Yeah, Rick and Morty is definitely fucking weird. But people will dismiss that. There's obviously stuff that he's a little homophobic there, which I don't back. There is stuff with the Gargamel and stuff that in there. I mean, there's definitely hidden messages and things. So I don't think that's... This is what I think. I'm talking about this shit because... everything's so weird. So why not talk about demonic shit? And people get crazy. They're so, they get so butthurt if you bring it up. Like that. They're brainwashed to not look at things in just the littlest way. There's such pushback. They're not open-minded at all to it. So which makes me think that they're cognitive dissonant, right? So I believe that when something is all good and holy, or it's meant to be like pure, it could be evil hiding. So I again look at Rosemary's Baby. Everybody was sweet and depicted as sweet people, and they were the ones who were the most evil. in the movie. So that's what you have to look at. What's sweet and innocent in our world, and then could that be a cover? Because you can't. It's like Death Rock is like, well, that's obvious what that would be, right? But there's going to be death rockers that are actually like that and fucking really exciting. There are others that aren't like that I think are the more powerful one. I think there are people that do this shit for show. There's other people that cosplay it. There's other people that have no idea. And then there's people that are completely like this, but dress in golf sweaters. Does that make sense? So the Smurfs could have been more of your low key. I don't know if it's true, but there's definitely the pentagram and all that stuff is true. So there's probably some truth to it. If you just look at the spells, they're cast the same way. The name Gargamel, Beelzebub, I remember all that shit. Yeah, they hide shit in cartoons. People bring up Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy has a lot of smoke, and it's a great cartoon, but boy. There's so much stupid there's so much craziness in the world. Like, I need to report on it the minute I see it. There's a lot of things that got me mad, but I'm just too tired to deal with it right now. So, listen, keep watching stuff. Keep talking. Look at my Patreon. Okay, bye.